Okay, so basically before and after on the left-hand side was the first one. Yellow line is the shaft line, and the green line now is like we've got your plane line, your swing plane line. So the club was going back, okay, to back here, but now your wrist just hinged up quite dramatically. Yes. And at this point, the club, as we can see, if I go back a frame there, the club now is quite steep in the backswing, okay? And the steeper your arms swing, or the steeper the shaft swings, the less your forearms can rotate and therefore square the club face up. If we watch this one here now as the club goes back, same good backswing, but now the club, we can see the shaft of the club, pretty much, down to the golf ball, yeah? So you're creating a better angle from which the club to swing on, and if we clear all these lines out and just watch the transition down to the golf ball, because you're steeper and trying to hit the golf ball to the left somewhere, how far across that club's coming from, with the club pointing into that direction and the path of the club now being there, all we're going to get is just one of them. If we look at this transition now down to the golf ball, your club now is a lot straighter to target. If your club face aiming a little bit there, we're going to get that. Because the club now, there's this dispersion between the club face and the path is a lot narrower, yeah? So the club's now swinging more towards target. As you just release, so your arms naturally fold over, you can swing to a lot fuller position. I think this one you'll sort of see, you can't quite get your arms far across your shoulders. This one, the club's way round your head.
Well, I can see it beforehand.
Yeah.
Actually, the hands automatically.
Yeah, your hands are just, and that's why it's automatic. It's happening now naturally. You can see from there, because your right arm now is staying nice and tucked in, the arm can then rotate and fold over without you having to think about trying to do this. It's happening more naturally, and you're used to doing it now. Whereas 6 months ago, whatever it was, when you were playing golf and stuff, it was always that cut across motion, and your forearm was always coming in this way, doing whatever you possibly could to start the ball somewhere in that direction, because you knew the club face was going to be open, the ball was going to be doing that. So the further left you started it, it might give you a chance. But on occasions, then sod's law would happen, the club would scrub and the ball just go straight left into the treble left, and you think, well, why have I aimed over there? So the one good thing, as I say, we're now lined up a lot straighter, which is good, and the club now we can see is working back on a better angle. It's a better swing plane. The shaft now is working. We've got a parallel line, so from there we draw a line to the shaft. It's much more towards the golf ball. It's less steep. Yeah. Slightly, I mean, if you look at that exact there, you're slightly off the golf ball. So if you were to get a little bit flatter, we'd start getting more of a draw. But I think from your point of view, seeing a shape of shot be more that way is far better than you starting seeing the golf ball trying to go this way.
I'd rather keep
mentally, you're not going to be able to stand on tees where there's trouble right, with that power draw back to the target is not going to happen. So getting it a little bit flatter, your arms now, as you said, you feel more relaxed. And you're not trying to tense and grip the club too tight, because the muscle, hey, we can do this now. We're not being resisted against the angle we're swinging from, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff, right? A couple more, mate?
But it definitely...